Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today guys, of course, we are here continuing our Ben 10 journey. This is Ben 10 Season 1, Episode 11, A Small Problem. Interesting title, A Small Problem. So, in the last episode, we got introduced to one of the coolest villains, in my opinion, that I've seen so far in the show. Of course, I haven't seen a lot compared to how long the show is, but regardless, Hex, who wasn't actually named in the credits. Kind of strange. You guys had to point out in the comments who he was, because I could have easily looked it up. But I was worried if I look into like any like episodes or something like that, there may be something I read that I can't unread, you know, like a spoiler or something that may happen that's connected or something. You just never know with those kind of stuff. Like if you like search up stuff online about particular episodes or shows. So I was like, I'm avoiding that. But I really like this design, and they wasted no time getting to the whole point of the episode, because they're literally in a museum in the opening of the episode, and then he shows up like a minute into it, and then he wants his book of spells, and then the luck charm or whatever, that pendant on his chest or whatever, that like some sort of like robe type thing or something he had over, and it had all 5 or 6 or something, and the luck one people pointed out was like the one that fell off. Kind of strange how that's the one that fell off. And then, of course, Gwen uses it to become Lucky Girl, a new character that she basically portrays. And luck was on her side, no matter what. And unfortunately, it hurts everybody around her in a sense, because she's going to ultimately get what she wants no matter what, because she has luck on her side. And that's unfortunate for Ben in some instances. And she actually had all of them together once they defeated Hex. She had all of them. She's like, I could do anything. I could do all of this stuff. She decides to destroy it. Now, some people in the comments of that reaction were pointing out that they think Gwen made the wrong decision. I don't know. I feel like Gwen was maybe never meant to be a hero in a sense of like that within this show. I mean, that's just my guess, that maybe it was never in the cards for her to become something like Ben. The whole point was for Ben to get the Omnitrix. So I'm not really sure. Could Gwen have kept the luck charm and maybe try to, you know, not do so much damage, especially to Ben whenever she uses it? Maybe, but she made the choice. We all make decisions, and sometimes we have to live with those decisions, whether we, you know, agree with our choices or maybe even disagree with our past choices. So who knows? But it's been a crazy ride so far. I really enjoyed the last episode. A lot of great little moments there. And just overall, the show has been great. People are asking me how I felt about Gwen overall as a character. And I like her character. I like all the characters on the show. Grandpa Max is really bizarre and crazy, but I like his character. I like how he protects, of course, the grandchildren. I really like Gwen, and of course Ben. I think he's growing into becoming a better hero. He's thinking strategic, and unfortunately Omnitrix doesn't really always work for him. Gives him the wrong alien sometimes, so he has to figure that out in the process as well. So anyways guys, let's get into now episode 11 of Ben 10, of course, A Small Problem. Let's go. Oh, okay, they're gonna have fun today. What? It's not working at all. Uh-oh. He's even smaller. Of course. Of course.
Recently declassified documents suggest an alien spacecraft crash landed right here.
Of course, an alien spacecraft landed or crashed here. Of course.
Did you see that? An alien. Maybe a remnant of that fateful crash.
It's not a remnant. Oh my gosh. At least you got the ride on the ride, at least. Oh no. Oh god. Who is this dude? Oh no. He was right there. So he took Ben home with him. What the hell?
But if you said he went alien when he did, Ben should have changed back before he was taken.
Which means
Oh.
maybe something's wrong with the watch.
I mean, he did slam it.
Says Grey Matters is smart. Just wait until I get big.
Mmm.
I'm not someone you want to annoy.
Who the hell is this?
I know that, but this one's different.
I'm sending a car. You better not be wasting our time.
Oh boy. But who is this?
Resources.
Great. I taste just like chicken.
Tastes like chicken. Oh shit. Oh. Ooh. Run. Oh shit.
Alien Discoverer.
Make a call. There you go. Hello.
Gwen, it's me. How about a street? Oh yeah, it's Ripley.
Uh-oh, touching the window. Alarm. You couldn't have ran? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. He's trying to flush him out.
Gotcha.
Oh, shit. I was gonna say, where's he at? Oh. Dodge. Ooh, dodge.
Fresh air.
Nah, be careful.
Fresh air.
In the toilet. That's nasty. Creepy spider. Oh, shit. All turning off his power. There you go. Smart.
Don't make this hard on yourself.
You stole him. What do you think was going to happen? Good luck. Just keep crawling. Come on, Ben. Seriously.
Something tells me you're the type of guy who has a lot of friends.
No.
Who needs friends?
Definitely not.
When you'll have the fame I'm about to have.
What the hell? It's a very secure box.
Oh boy.
Put the dog to sleep.
We need
He's
to
like,
find out where they
boop.
went.
Okay.
The old lady and the creep have the same taste in cars. Go figure.
I'm about to say, why did they think that was the car? Because remember him pulling into the garage, but okay. The hell? It's like some medieval group or something?
So, how are we doing this? We've got to tell the world about this.
Yeah, and then when they show up, he's gonna turn back to Ben.
Where are you taking him?
Our scientists
Oh, their lab.
tests to run, and you just became disposable.
Oh.
They call themselves the Organization, a well-financed secret society dedicated to collecting alien technology.
What?
Ah,
What the hell?
prepare subject for dissection.
Oh my god. It's terrible. Ooh, that was close.
Metalhead.
There you go. Good job. Yep. Oh, shit. Oh. Hey, you found each other. Whoa. Whoa. How you gonna destroy all of it, though?
Grab that pulse hypercore.
They're over here. He's like, all right, I'll beat the shit out of you. Yeah. They probably didn't know that you could do all that. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Call you later. But right now, can you give me a hand?
Wow. That was really, really close. And it's gone. Wow.
Don't make me go forearms on you.
Uh-oh.
I didn't do anything. We so have to get that fixed.
Yeah.
Find out all there is to know about these people.
Oh, shit. Okay. There you have it, guys. Episode 11, of course, of Ben 10 Season 1, A Small Problem. This episode went into a direction I wasn't expecting, which was, of course, the organization, because it starts off with Ben and Gwen at this water park, and they're going to go on this giant ride, this giant slide or whatever. And then, of course, as they're running up, Ben cannot get on it. So he's like, okay, I'm going to transform into, I think he said forearms or something. Or no, it was, it's the one that he can turn to that goes underwater that he first used for the Kraken episode. I believe that's the one he was going to use. He turns into gray matter, the small alien, and he's stuck the whole entire time because I think what the problem is, the Omnitrix, I think, is just not always going to work for him. I'm not really sure, but the fact that he was hitting it and it wasn't working, it just kept error, and he just slams the damn Omnitrix into that wall or whatever, and then it finally works, but it gives him, of course, the wrong alien. He rides it, but then all of a sudden there's this random dude, and I'm thinking the whole episode is focusing around this guy who steals Ben as gray matter, because he's like talking to like the guy running the ride, and the guy doesn't care, but this scientist, this crazy guy's like, I heard there's files about, the alien spaceship. I'm like, of course there's an alien spaceship, because I'm thinking there is an alien spaceship that's going to show up or something in this episode in terms of it was crash landed at this park. But then it goes into a completely different direction than I was expecting, because He gets captured, and we spend a good portion of Ben in this guy's house. And I'm thinking this is going to be pretty much the episode. Like, this is going to be a simple episode in terms of Ben being captured, and this guy assumes he's actually an alien that was there at the park from this UFO crash or whatever. And no, it goes into something way more crazy and kind of over the top. And then there's something about Grandpa Max I want to bring up too in a second. But so we have Ben running around this house. It's like really decked out with technology and everything. And he finds every which way to get out, going down the sink and then popping up in the toilet. He's like, this is gross. Like, it's, oh boy. He tries to go up the chimney, and then of course he gets smoked out. But I'm like, Ben, just keep climbing. You're almost out of the house. But of course he doesn't. But what I liked is that at least he got on the phone to tell Gwen and Grandpa Max where he was. And he's like, well, there's a mountain. Oh, apologies. I'm not sure what that was. I'm still dealing with a cough from COVID, so that came out of nowhere. But anyways, so he's pointing out this mountain or whatever, and he's like going in all detail of how far it is. And she's like, Ben, stop talking. Street name. And he's like, oh, okay. And then, of course, the phone breaks, but at least he says a name of a street. Then we get introduced to this organization. These medieval-looking knight guys, and you never see their faces. And they've basically been trying to collect alien artifacts, and Grandpa Max just openly says this in front of Gwen, like he knows this information, because the way he just talks about it, very serious and everything. I'm like, how do you fucking know this? How does he know this exactly? Like, I've had suspicions of what Grandpa Max done in a previous life, because when he mentioned he was a plumber, I don't know. I just like something's up with that. But then he's like dropping this information, or he's like, well, as long as you've been around, I've been around. I know a thing or two. You pick up on stuff. I'm like, how do you pick up on stuff like this called the organization? I like the design of the main guy running it. It's really cool. Like it's like a medieval crown or whatever on his head, and the armor for them is really cool as well. Like I like the design of them. But this whole idea of this organization been around for a very long time collecting alien artifacts, and they're working with this guy, or at least they have connections with people that are looking into artifacts of alien origin or whatever, and then this guy finds an alien. Their first thing they want to do is to dissect the alien. They don't care about it being alive. So all I guess they care about is the artifacts and collecting them and maybe trying to figure them out and try to dissect the artifacts to see if they can make them work or what the use is for. But for Ben, well, alien, gray matter, they just want to dissect them. Like, holy shit, okay. But I like the fact that the guy at the end, this crazy scientist guy or crazy UFO guy, actually helps at the end of the day in terms of like fighting back against some of the guys and trying to get, he's trying to get, gray matter, Ben, back for himself, because they just took him away. He's like, well, now, we're not going to openly do a press conference about this. We're going to keep all this private. He's like, what are you talking about? This, like, he was mine. Like, well, now he's ours, because you brought him to us. You called us to come get him, so now he's ours. So he fights back, but only because he wants to have the fame for finding gray matter Ben. But ultimately, it didn't really matter. But what I liked is that gray matter, since he was gray matter for so long throughout the entire episode, basically, that he was actually thinking like gray matter. He was actually having smart thoughts, and he's like, wow, this is what it feels like to be smart. Just like that little moment was really funny. But then he's like, okay, Gwen, grab that. Grandpa Max, grab that. I'm going to put these things together, and the device is, and it destroys the whole damn castle or whatever, this giant castle type thing they had for the organization. Then at the end, they had the leader in his car. It has like the medieval, like a medieval looking like design on the front of it. It was pretty cool for the car, but he's in the back with all this technology. It's kind of weird to see a medieval looking character in this armor and stuff, and the design, especially with that crown, like really adding to the effect of like this organization's been around for a very long time, back I guess in the medieval era. But he's in the back of the car with all his technology, and he's like, okay, we need to find out everything about these individuals. Max, Gwen, and Ben. It's not good. It's not good. But I'm really excited for it because it adds more depth to this world. Even though that we have this crazy scientist guy, this organization, I've never heard of it till now, but it definitely adds more to it because there's been groups and stuff and there's different things going on around the world that I'm guessing nobody was really privy to, or maybe not in the sense of Ben and Gwen and Max. I mean, I don't know, Grandpa Max, you know, the organization thing. I don't know what the hell that's all about, but why would he know that? Anyways, but the fact is now, as soon as Omnitrix comes into play, everything starts happening in terms of mad scientists, aliens, a sorcerer, Hex. It's like, okay, and now there's an organization, like this group dedicated to finding alien artifacts, and now they want to find out everything about the trio. Not good, not good. So overall, this episode turned out to be more than what I was anticipating as it was continuing. I'm like, okay, it's a fun little episode, and then it became so much more. Like, there's so much more going on here, so that's exciting. So, what you guys think of the episode? I'm curious to know your thoughts. I overall had a good time. I like the fact that the episode, in a sense, tricked me, because I was expecting it to be something more than it actually was. Or I was expecting it to be less than it actually was. Can't even talk. It's been a morning. But it was something, and I was like, okay, it's going to be a fun little episode, you know, just to have a little fun here. But it became so much more with this whole organization and what they have collected, and it's all gone now, but now they're going to be tracking all of them to find out more information, because there's more going on here than, like, like, I'm guessing that leader and the whole group, they're too damn smart to figure out. Yeah, they just randomly show up and they destroy everything. Yeah, there's no chance on that. There's something more going on here. So anyways, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I will talk to you guys soon. I'm really enjoying the journey. Peace out.